Hey there, it's JoJo the Thrifty Teacher here with another haul. If you hear the dog, I still have my foster boy. Hi, babies. Hi, my little baby boy. Hi, my little babies. I am a part-time reseller, full-time thrifter. No. Part-time reseller, full-time educator. Sorry, babies. I do not edit my videos. I just do this for fun. So what's the point of editing my videos? Oh my gosh, I wish I could show you this freak right now. All right, let me just do a quick haul. I got some amazing things over the last couple weeks. Do you hear that? Here, babe. Here, right. Okay, so let's get into it so I can play with this crackhead. Again, I'm a part-time reseller, full-time educator. I just do this for fun. I get my stuff at thrift stores. Sometimes I buy off of Whatnot. People give me stuff, but usually it's thrift stores. I go to Salvation Army. I go to Goodwill. I go to Deseret Industries. I go some other places, but let's just go. All right. First thing I got, mind you, if I got it from Goodwill, I got it 20% off or 25% off. So at our Goodwills in the Phoenix area, if you pay $20, you get 20% off your purchase. And then on Sundays, if you're a military student, nurse, stuff like that, you get 25% off. So I got this Hager, $5.49 minus 20%. It's an awesome Hager. I love Hager pottery. It's like that coppery gold. I just love it. So I got that. And let me keep going. This was $2.49. It's not marked on the bottom, but it almost looks like, what do you call that? You know what I'm talking about. But I feel like that is probably silver. I don't see any mark on it, but I couldn't pass it up for $2.49 minus 20%. I just thought it was beautiful. Look at that. Hold on, kiddo. They had a whole set of these. I can't remember the name of the brand, but they're older. The cork's on the inside of that one. Salt and pepper. Of course, they don't price them together. Why would they? But they had they had the canisters. They had everything. I just love the color on these. Thought they were really pretty. So I got those. Let me show you these. This I can't remember. It's Louisville Pottery, but I can't remember the guy. Something Taylor. John Taylor? I can't remember. But this is the Harvest Pear design. And then look at this. Of course, this is Fitz and Floyd. Look at this cat, right? His tail. Look at that. And he's looking in and there's a fish. It's a catnip mug. He does have a little chippy on his ear, but I don't care. He's cute. I love Fitz and Floyd's older mugs. They just are very fragile. I mean, that's not why I love them, but I found these Avon boxing glove. They're still full. This is hand lotion, and this other one is hair trainer, which I'm guessing is hair gel. And then I also found this bowl, Holiday by Kenro. This was, I think, $4.49. It goes for about $20. This was in a baggie, and I think it was $5.49. And I priced these at about 20 something. There's a dude that was like very rare, $100. I'm like, nobody's gonna pay $100 for it, dummy. Whatever. I thought these were cute. These are Rodney and Friends. Sorry, the light is not showing you. So it's the pear. These are from Hallmark, but they were part of a Burger King. I think I remember hearing about this. We didn't get a Burger King in my town until I was probably out of high school, maybe. I can't remember, but it was a long time ago. And then this can sell for like 45 bucks. It does have some wear on it because Goodwill likes to put stickers on stuff and then peel off. You know how they do because they don't really care. But it's one of those, what do you call those clocks that go on forever? Whatever, you know what I'm talking about. But just this part alone can sell for like 45 bucks. And then I bought this book off of Whatnot from Carrie the Desert Mermaid. And it's a bunch of poems. I can't remember how much I paid for it, $5 or $6. And then I have it listed for like 40 some maybe. But it has all different types of poems. And then in the back, it tells you indexed by author, but indexed by first lines. That's amazing. I've never seen that before. And I am the type of person that wants to make at least a $20 profit on the things that I'm listing. Obviously, like this might only sell for 18 bucks. So I'm not going to make a $20 profit, but for $249 minus 20%, I couldn't pass it up. It's just so pretty, you know? This bag was $9.49 minus 20%, and I was just intrigued by it, so I had to have it. These are, oh, come on. Show up. I don't know if you can see that. Probably not. These are like what you put on stamps or blocks to stamp. I'm just trying to see if. And this is a building. I don't even know. Photo engravers plates made in the USA. And this just says kite on the other, because there's a kite right there. I think it's really cool looking. And then this one says office on the back. This one's heavy like metal. And it says save 10. Can you see that? It says save 10. It's like a big old cash register. And then there's, hey, what's it say? The Washington News Sun. That's cool. Oh, he's on roller skates too. You see that? This one is a ship. It's one of, it looks like one of those old, you know, where the water comes out the back. Maybe not. This is Shopping Plaza. Oh, these must be for like to print in the newspapers, huh? For advertisements. It's a car. These are so cool. This is some office building. Oh, bank. Sorry, it says bank on there. I wonder where that is. And then this is, oh, let me show you this one first. What the hell? Oh my goodness. I don't even know if you can see that. It's like a guy and he's super long. And then this one says, it's just on a block, and it says hotline. Okay, that's funny. Hotline. That's cool. So I got to get those listed. That's amazing. I love old stuff like that. That's why like $9.49 minus 20%. I know some people are like, what the heck? But I just like stuff like that, you know? I like old stuff that I have to research. These were in a baggie for $2. A little stained glass ornament. Apparently it was part of a raffle at some point. A little 4-leaf clover. But I thought these ornaments were so pretty. I like that heavy soldering too. I think there's another one. I don't know where it went. This is cool. This was $2.49. It's a butter bell. I've never seen an oblong butter bell. Look, it's an oblong one. I thought that was cool. Made in USA. So you know it's a little bit older. I have the coffee mug that goes with these. Again, they priced them separately. They were $2.49 each. But they're salt and pepper shakers. And I can't remember this artist. But like I said, I have his coffee mug upstairs. I don't even think I'd use these for salt and peppers. I think I'd just put them up on the shelf. And this was a shell for $2.49, which I think is a ridiculous price to pay, but I paid it. Because I was like, it's going to get broken. It was $20. Regular price was $20. Their price was $10.99 at some old store. It's pretty, right? And then I got these. Monogram Moretti, U.S. Infantry. Wow, it's still sealed. Huh. Whatever. They were a baggie for $5.49. A Russian Guard Infantry. That's what I thought was cool. He's still sealed inside. This guy has his parts. Militia and Minutemen. Look. Weird. And then an old Rogers Rangers postcard. I thought that was pretty cool. Again, I don't know how much they're going to go for, but I was like, I want them. And then y'all are going to be jealous if you know anything about pottery. Hold on. Let me put all this stuff back in there carefully. Now, when I show you this, I did pay up for it. I paid up a lot. Okay? This is Heath Pottery. Can't really see it. And it has the lid. There was a set of 5 of these. Set of 5, and I paid $199.99. Now you're like, what? The biggest one I saw sold for $149.50. So this isn't the biggest one. So I figure if I can get 130 out of the big one, and then I can get like 50 out of this one, the other 3 are pretty much going to be profit. I mean, I can probably get 70 for this one, 130 for the other one. So that's 200. And then the other 3 will be profit. So I'm super excited about that. Of course, I forgot my 25% off one item coupon, and they don't honor stuff like that. Plus, they had just put that out. They're like, we just put that out this morning. I'm like, well, I need it. So I'm super excited about that. Found this bag. It has like it's like a weave, but it's like waxy. And I paid $6.49 for this. The brand is, the brand is Chill Witch. And this goes for like $30. So it's cool. And then the last thing I'm going to show you for today is this hobo bag. This was $9.99 minus 10%. I love Hobo International. This is an older one. There's Hobo International. Here's the inside of it. I do have the wax. I buy Hobo International wax, and I also have the Doc Marten wax, but I just love this bag. It's so cute. So that's what I get. So that is all I want to show you for today. I have a bunch of other stuff. Oh, here's what I'm going to do. So I plan on driving home to Michigan this summer. I'm going to rent a bigger vehicle than what I have, and I'm going to drive home to Michigan because I have a bunch of stuff in storage, and I want to give some of that to my friend that I'm showing how to resell. Because she's able to get stuff, but she doesn't have availability like I do. She might have 2 Goodwills in a 100-mile radius. So I've sent her a big box, and I think the shipping was like $50 or $60, which she's going to pay me back for. She doesn't have to pay me back for the inventory because honestly, I haven't looked at that inventory in over a year. So I want to go and pack a bunch of boxes for her, and then she'll just pay me something. I don't know. Because I just have a lot of good inventory. And some people are, because I had given a bunch away back to Goodwill. And I was like, oh, that's when I was watching a YouTube seller that only wants to make like $8 to $10 in profit. Some of you might know who I'm talking about if you watch other reseller channels. I'm not about that life. I can't, like, she can because she has, 100 and some thousand subscribers, a little over 100,000. And her clientele can only spend, between $10 and $20. And that's not worth my time. Plus, I like to find things that are like cool, and unique, and maybe, I don't know, whatever. So, I'm going to fly or do that. And then I'm going to drive up to where my sister lives in a different state and then drop the car off there. So little did I know that if you rent a car from airport to airport, it's cheaper because they want to keep their inventory up. So I'll do that. So I'll maybe try to thrift on my way to Michigan. Probably not though, because once you're in the driving mode, you're like, I just want to get there. But I'm super excited to be able to give her some good inventory and clean out some of my storage. Because some of the stuff I want to give her, like I used to love listing pottery and plates and stuff like that. And if it's going to give me a big old profit, I still want to. Like I just sold the Ralph Lauren plates. A guy bought all 8. That was a shipping nightmare. He hasn't gotten them yet. I put Fragile all over them. I put extra insurance on it because I bought the 8 plates for $7.98 and I sold them for $200 plus shipping. But I was like, oh, he wanted all 8. But I'll do that. But if it's only, it's not worth the hassle kind of, unless it's going to give me a good profit. So I want to bring her stuff like that. And I couldn't ship her stuff like that because what I shipped her wasn't even stuff like that. And it still cost $50 or $60 to ship. It was a big box. So part of me wants to, I don't want to give Goodwill back some stuff that's worth good money, because then they're going to get twice the money now. I don't know. But I do give some stuff to Salvation Army and some other places. Sometimes when I'm just lazy, I just give it to Goodwill because it's right down the road. Any hoozle, I hope you enjoyed my haul. I'm really excited to list that Heath, but I'm scared to list it. I'm listing it all separately because, oh my gosh, could you even imagine? There's no way I'd be able to ship all that for one person, like in one box. I'd be so scared. And yeah, I did pay up for it, but man, when do you come across a set of 5 casserole dishes with their lids? Like Heath? Come on. Love it. Anyway, I'm JoJo the Thrifty Teacher. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.